Welcome to Chengdu, one of the top travel destinations for foodies. If you like Chinese food, if you like spicy food, if you like street food, then stick around because this episode has them all.
We're on the streets of Chengdu and we got shao. Shao is like barbecue, but it's on little sticks. We got beef and small eggs. Maybe this is tudou. It's potatoes and corn and shao. I actually don't know what shao is, but it's carbs and that's what matters. All of the food here is like super spicy and super flavorful, and like it's not just spice, they have like sesame seeds and different spices and jiangcai. Cheers! They have these little dipping sauces too. So this one is spicy, so if you want even more spice than it's already on there, you can add more spice. And then this is ground up peanuts. So if you think it's a little bit too spicy, you can dip it in this and it'll become a little bit sweeter. It's so good. I love these like soft, thin slices of beef. It's like when there's a big chunk of beef, it's like fine, but when it's just like a little bit, the flavor goes into it better and it's really, really, really good. And I love these little mini corns. Look how cute. Chinese street corn. I love how it's barbecued, but it's still like super juicy. This is super soft tofu. It's so soft you can barely pick it up with the chopsticks. I love the variety of tofu that they have in China. If anything is too soft, you can always ask for a spoon. No shame in asking for a spoon. There's like green beans, there's spices. So we're gonna be eating more than usual today, so we're not gonna get any rice or like staple foods, but this would be good with rice. But it's also super good on its own. So there's like a saying in China that when you go to a new place, you should have tofu first, because tofu comes from the ground, so it'll make it like easier for you to be used to the food there, and it'll help prevent you from having like stomach issues or getting sick or anything like that. I actually just learned that about 5 minutes ago, so we're learning together. You're welcome. This is shao. It's like a glutinous noodle, like a really big noodle, and then they wrap it around like spices and little pickles. It's so spicy, but it's so good. It's chewy and it's crunchy and it's glutinous and it's spicy. We also found this giant jasmine tea beer. It's like, it's so big. 老板，要凉糕吗？
This is one of my favorite things about Chengdu. These casual drive-bys by these carts with sweets. They have all of the ingredients for Sichuan-style sweets, and they make it up right in front of you. And of course, pay with Alipay. It's so convenient.
This is one of my favorite things about Chengdu. There's all of these restaurants here. They're all selling different things. And then they also have these guys that'll just drive by. And they have like little sweets. They have like, this is called lianggao. It's made from rice. And then it has like brown sugar on it. It's so simple, but it's so good. It's so soft. It's so sweet, but it's not too sweet. It's not like a rich chocolate cake. It's sweet enough to help calm down the spice in your mouth from all of the spice, but it's not so sweet that it's weird to have it along with dinner. And it's also so cheap. It's 6 kwai, that's like 90 cents. It's less than $1. And this is like a pretty big serving. Oh, and our beer. Our jasmine tea beer. Cheers! Oh, it's really nice. It's like really light. It's like a, what is that called? Lager? L-A-G-E-R? I don't know how that's pronounced.
Lager.
But it's like a really light beer. It's probably maybe like 3 or 4% only. Yeah, 3.3%. So it's like really light on the alcohol side, but the taste also. And it just has like a little bit of jasmine flavor in it. Like, I'm not a huge beer drinker, but for me, this is like really nice. I was kind of worried that it's like such a big thing of it, but I feel like I could finish this like without much of a problem. We ordered one more thing, I almost forgot. It's like Chinese potato chips. I mean, same idea. It is a potato chip, but like better. Crispy and potatoey and spicy. I love Chengdu. All the stuff we ordered today was about 100 renminbi, so about $15, and you don't have to give a tip or anything. So that's actually like pretty cheap for a big dinner, and it's this good. Yeah. Okay, so we ate quite a bit at the barbecue place, but I feel like we can still have a little bit more, so we're going to have chuan. Chuan is also like food on sticks, but it's a little bit different. It's not like barbecued, it's like soaked in liquid. Okay, that doesn't sound very appealing, but like I'll show you what it's like. Give me 1 minute.
So this place has a bit of a DIY vibe. First, you choose what you want from these refrigerators.
Okay, so each stick is 4 毛钱, which is like very, very cheap. So this one, it has 2 in it, so that means that this will be like 8毛钱. 这是南瓜吗? Pumpkin. This is okay.
Once you've chosen everything, you hand it to the staff and they'll cook it up for you.
椰子我们自己打好的，味道也好吃些。
哦，还。
美女筷子，
谢谢老板。
那个油碟儿。
In a tiny chair. Okay, this is all the stuff that we ordered, and then they cooked it so that it's not like raw anymore, and then it sits in this chili oil, and so it's super spicy, super good. And then they have this like sauce. It's oil and chili and garlic and spring onions and coriander and maybe some other stuff. But it's really, really good. And so you just mix it up, and then you dip your stuff in there. It's so good with the sauce. The oil actually helps balance out the spice, so you still get the spicy flavor, but it's not as like intense. The chili, the spice, the oil, the garlic, the spices in here, it's all just such a good combo. I don't even know how to describe it. It's so good.
And that was when I heard one of my favorite Sichuan sounds. The sound of the ear cleaning dude. If you've never had an ear cleaning before, you're really missing out.
This is the famous Sichuan ear cleaning. I've done it a few times, but never while eating chuan.
After the meal, the server will come and take the sticks to know how much you ate and then tell you how much your total is. Ours was 40 kwai, so about $6. So that's it for a typical night of street food in Chengdu. The food here is amazing, the city is gorgeous, and travel is super convenient. So what do you think? Will you add Chengdu to your travel destination list for the new year?